He was with him. It's the Game Spitter. Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. We got your boy Rowdy Rebel and got caught down bad by APP and got booked with one of them blicks, convicted felon, no bond. A lot of blogs saying he violated parole, which that's nasty work. You know, he gonna have a lot of static behind that wall. He gonna have a lot of static. You know, he telling Hoovers to suck my, yeah, he disrespecting LA. So yeah, it don't matter if he's saying, yeah, he cool with this one and that one. You may be cool on the outside, but behind the walls, the nigga may want his fade. And you're gonna have to run that. You're gonna have to stand on what you said. And yeah, we're gonna have to get some straightening. So you're gonna have to represent NYC and we're gonna run a train on you too. And I ain't talking no fun boy. No, I mean, you got fades back to back. So we're gonna run that train on you. If I'm Hoover, I gotta catch the fade. Yeah, it could be, you be all right after these fades, but we ain't gonna just let you say that and we gonna turn the other cheek and make it seem like it's okay for out-of-towners, especially New York City, to come over here or be online with the status you got, the fame that you got, and say to all Hoovers, instead of addressing that man or that crew, you gonna, yeah, say what you say and disrespecting to LA and all that stuff. Yeah, like, and you can catch even more fades by disrespecting LA outside of the Hoovers. So I'm gonna press the issue. Win, lose, or draw. You make it beat me, but I still gotta give you that. Cause I'm low down like that. Especially the homies that know they going to do life for 20 or 30 years. All that, I'm a rapper. I used to be with Bobby Smurder and all that GS9, all that Pop Smoke, and all that stuff. We ain't trying to hit none of that stuff. You just a regular gang member, a regular nigga back here. Yeah, we can no rapper. Yeah, so you gonna check on PC, and we got members back there that's ready to catch fades with you. So ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it, nigga. So you gonna check on PC and you gonna get it started. So your best bet is to run these fades and hold down NYC. And yeah, you get your respect like that, get whooped on, get punched on, get your respect, and get the fuck on. And you better hope you in a Soldier Boy situation where you gonna get up out of there in a couple of days. You better hope they ain't find that blick on you. You better hope your fingerprints ain't on the blick. Cause if you back here for a long time, he in it for the long ride, live, huh? If you back here for a long time, yeah, you got a long list of fades you gotta run. So you better hope you get the Soldier Boy and you do the race about this bitch. Cause if not, man, hey, we got all year, all however long you gonna be sitting back here because you ain't got no bond. And your name Rowdy come from the West Coast anyway. Yeah, that Rowdy Snoop Dogg was saying that on No Limit and back in the Kidnap. So your name come from what a Crip may be. Yeah, as far as like in the music industry and worldwide. Yeah, Snoop was saying on No Limit, West Coast niggas get rowdy. East Coast niggas get rowdy. Down South niggas get rowdy. Yeah. So, hey, when you get to LA County and it's lunchtime, it's time to eat, and everybody in the break room, everybody getting their trays, yeah, you need to go ahead. And when you see all the Bloods over here, all the Crips over there, all the Mexican gangs, all the ABs, everybody, you need to stand on the table and say, listen up, I'm here to do my motherfucking time. Ain't gonna be no running the fade, catching the fade. I don't play no bullshit. Yeah, make niggas respect your name. Put some respect on your name. But while you standing on the table, if they steal one of the inmates, if they still decide to throw an orange or an egg or a biscuit at your head, and behind that punches, the first day anyway, you need to go ahead and join the Muslims. If you ain't already one, go ahead and join the Muslims because you're gonna need it. But yeah, man, if they decide to throw an egg, a boiled egg, or orange, or biscuit, you know, the least favorite on the tray. They ain't finna throw the meat or the mashed potatoes or the green beans or shit like that. They ain't finna do all that. Yeah, you gotta eat that. But they hit your boy in them, followed by punches behind that. Don't scream guard. Guard, way around the corner, they be down with the gang members. Scream Allah. Hold your head like this. Allah! Allah! When you first get in the cafeteria, find the nearest exits. That way you know where to run, the direction to run to while you're doing this right here. Scream Allah. You're gonna scream Allah because it's Muslims around. They closer than the guards. I said they closer than the guards. So I nigga punching on you, you screaming Allah, Allah, and that way you can maybe get a Crip or another gang member or somebody from LA and say F Allah, and then if the Muslims hearing that, they'll jump in. I said they'll jump in. We getting in, I'm in, we getting in, I'm in. Hell, they'll jump in that thing. So you gotta plan it out. You got a trip plan. So when you get in there, join Muslim first. When you get in the cafeteria, anywhere, find the exit, and yeah, scream Allah every time you're getting punished. Unless you can stand on 10 and catch all these damn fades. You know you ain't got no wind. You couldn't even climb the mountain. So you know you can't breathe good. So the first nigga, he can fight for 30 minutes. The first fade you gotta run, that nigga can fight for 30 minutes. Nigga can't fight for no 30 minutes. Yeah, I think his hand's licensed. Yeah, nigga fight, wanna catch fade, wanna fight 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So you know you're gonna get punished. And I don't even understand why you would put yourself in this position. You seen what Boosie going through. And you ain't even got the money that Boosie got to put up for the lawyers and shit like that. So the feds could pick it up. If you know you've been talking crazy like how you've been talking, you know it's a lot of bullshit behind them walls. You ain't in your own backyard. So if you know you gotta get a lot of money in LA, you live out there, whatever, you got a lot of business out there, why wouldn't you get the right security? Why wouldn't you get the right people around you with the right permits? Because you do need a gun in LA. Whether you told Hoovers to suck your mushroom tip or FLA, whatever, without that, even saying that, you still need the blick. But you gotta do it the right way. Cause you somebody. Oh, that's right. You done spent most of your money and you don't really want to spend what it costs to secure you. Cause you done said F Hoovers, and so you high risk. If I'm a security guard and we got a company, I'm gonna charge you a little bit more or way more because you done said F Hoovers and FLA and this and that, or suck my whatever. So more shit can come our way. So we gotta charge you an extra bag. And you ain't trying to pay that. You probably looked into it, but you ain't trying to pay that. That's gonna put a dent in your bank account. And you got habits, you look like you're a fiend. Yeah, you look like you're a fiend. So of course you would make mistakes when y'all driving. Cause you'll hang with niggas who fiends or do shit. So of course y'all won't know the tag, you ain't pay the insurance on the car, or the tag expired, or the light to go over the tag ain't working, or y'all forgot to turn on the signal, or y'all forgot to stop all the way at the stop sign, or y'all forgot to turn on the signal before y'all turn, or whatever. Y'all running red lights, improper lane change, whatever. Of course y'all will make that mistake. Of course you'll ride with dudes who don't got the legit papers for the blicks. Nah, they didn't say stolen firearm, so that's why you could be in a soldier boy type situation. They ain't say stolen. They just said convicted felon with one, so the gun should be clean. Now, the people you ride with, do they got records too, felonies too? Or you would ride with somebody who got a clean record and it's their gun and it's in their name? Then you should come about this thing. You probably went to jail because ain't nobody want to say this my gun and they just want to lock the whole car up or the gun in your reach. You better hope your fingerprints ain't on it. You better hope your fingerprints ain't on it. You be getting extra shells, so you may be a nigga that like to touch it and hold it, and yeah, when y'all move around on the outside, you would give it to the right person, but when you in the car, you wanna hold that motherfucker just in case some shit go down. You should be in bulletproof. You should be in bulletproof. That way you ain't gotta really, when you in the car and you ride with people that's legit with blicks, you ain't gotta hold the blick, cause you ain't gotta worry about bullets coming through the windshield or the door. So whoever holding down the gun, they can keep the guns in their hand. Because you can rely on that bulletproof window and the bulletproof doors. So yeah, like, police know what you said because it's on the internet. So of course, they know you got a ride with a fire. It's an easy lick on you. If they know California is big on the internet now, and they know how the internet is with artists, and they done heard you say that because it had been on platforms like No Jumper and all these blogs, why wouldn't they think you need a ride with a fire? So they know you moving around they city, they state, any given day, they could pull you over and you got a gun on you. You got to have it on you. You got to have it on you. So yeah, like, if you one of them 4 extra off the back type dudes, you good. Run your fades and be that top tier gangster and you good. You'll lose some, you'll win some. But if you're not, you gotta check on PC. That's gonna hurt your career. You duck and fade, it's gonna hurt your career. Because you ain't let it be known that you ain't no high top tier artist for you to do that. Lil Wayne, yeah, go ahead and go on PC because you Lil Wayne anyway, so that ain't gonna really be nothing on your jacket like that. But you, it ain't no reason for you to be checking on PC because you know you gang, you telling whole gangs to suck your mushroom tip, so ain't no PC. You standing tall, you standing 10, you don't give a fuck. You know, like you say, you don't give a fuck, so, but you know you don't really want all that static. So I don't even understand why you made it that hard on yourself. You know you on your R. Kelly shit right now. If I can turn back the hands of time. You never would have said Hoovers, suck my mushroom tip, FLA, whatever. Yeah, so we'll see the outcome. Hopefully you on your Soldier Boy shit and they're gonna release you. If not, you're bound to drizzle unless you a 4 extra type nigga. You did what it is. Either you gonna make New York look sturdy, or you gonna make New York look weak. So yeah, man, that's my take on this conversation right here, man. Like, this is what happens when you don't want to move the right way. You don't want to have the right paperwork. You don't want to spend the money you're supposed to spend. Because we all know Rowdy ain't making that much money out of music. He don't stay booked up. Who calling Rowdy for features like that? You know, so the money ain't like how it used to be. He don't go crazy online or different social media platforms. He ain't big on YouTube. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? So he probably still got his skill on. You know, he do a show here and there, do features here and there, promo here and there, interviews here and there. You know, he got his hands in a little bit of everything because he got to. So he ain't trying to spend all that money on security, especially in LA. It's gonna cost an extra bag. Nigga be too lazy to get the proper team around them and they get all the proper paperwork and they move like that because they spend most of their day in the studio, in shell, going whole, smoking, eating, just doing, you know what I'm saying? So back office ain't organized, you can tell. Nigga just thugging. He just got a spot in Cali, spot in New York. And he just doing him. And you know, real sturdy back office though. You know, but it is what it is though. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe. Y'all follow me on IG, _gang_spitter. Donate to the channel, $ Dagamespitter704. He was with him. Gone.
This video right here is brought to you by EliFixCredit.com. Hey man, say man, this the deal of the year right here. To all my fans, my following, my supporters, anybody who rock with me, This the best way I can help you. This the best game I done gave since I done started the YouTube, really, because this right here gonna turn your situation all the way up. Tony the Closer. He just teamed up with Eli. And guess what they doing right now, man? If your credit starts with a 4, 5, or 6, I'm telling you right now, stop playing. I'm talking late payments. I'm talking collections. I'm talking evictions. I'm talking repos, charge-offs, all that stuff, man. He taking all that off your credit, and it ain't taking 6 months, a year, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, none of that stuff. I'm saying you're gonna see results in 4, 5 days. Let me tell y'all again, because I don't think you heard me. I'm saying he's showing y'all results in 4, 5, 6, 7 business days, and he only charging y'all $250, and he guaranteeing you funding. And if you want business credit, he charges $500, and he can guarantee you 6-figure funding. If he don't keep his word, if he don't show you results with 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and then the big results in like 2 to 3 weeks, he'll give you money back and give you $100. I say he'll give you $250 back and give you $100 for playing with you, for playing with your top. Same thing if you decide to go the business route and you want business credit fixed and you need trade lines, primaries, he got it all. If you're an artist and you need funding and ain't no labels reaching out to you, you want that big bag, you need to holler at Eli. Pay the $250, pay the $500, fix your credit, build your credit, add some primaries and trade lines. Oh, that's a different fee. Add some trade lines and primary, and y'all take this to the bank and get your funding and take off with your rap career, your R&B career, your movie career, whatever you got going on, your restaurant, your barbershop, your truck driving business, your hair salon. So I'm telling y'all, man, like, y'all know we in America, they only care about credit. Credit is king these days. This ain't the streets. Cash is king in the streets, but this is real life, the real world. So credit is what you need. You got a 4, 5, 6. You can't get that apartment. You making the money, but you still can't get the apartment you want. You can't get that house you want. You can't get that car you want because you ain't reached out to Tony the Closer, or you ain't reached out to Eli and paid the $250. And then you ain't even got to pay the $250 up front. You can just pay $64 today, and you can team up with Zip, and you can do 4 payments. So $64 a day if you get approved. So $64 a day if you team up with Zip and you get approved, and then you got 4 payments. So you ain't even got to come out of pocket all the way to $250. 64, he gonna get to work. As soon as you pay the 64, you get approved with Zip, he gonna get to work. So by the time you probably pay all your $250, you already seeing results. If it don't work, if I'm capping, or you feel like this is a scam, like the other fake internet dudes be doing, they be taking your money, you got to pay all this buku money. He give me your money back and give me $100. And he ain't taking all day, so it ain't gonna take that long to get your money back. He only got a week to show you the results, and then about 2 or 3 weeks to show you the big results. So how you gonna lose? I'm telling you, the link in the bio. Y'all go over there, either have your $64 ready or your $250, and fix your credit. Take them 500 scores, 600 scores, take it to 750, 780, 800. Get you some trade line primaries, fix your business credit. Man, get with the program, man. That's EliFixCredit.com. That's EliFixCredit.com. If you still can't find it, go to Tony the Closer IG, Tony the Closer _ That's his IG, at Tony the Closer _ Go over there, subscribe to him. He ain't. Come to his DM, tell him the Gamespitter sent you, and say you need that credit score plug. And if you need the game on the real estate, you already know. I'm gonna drop that link too. So man, y'all tap in. He was with him. Go.
I'm just tripped out right now, man. And I don't like to put people in my business, especially my financial business. But I got to tell y'all about this. So about a year, maybe 8, 9 months ago, I started working with a credit repair company to get my credit right. I already had worked with a couple. They didn't do nothing. But this one, we were seeing some progress. But again, it took a year and a half to make the progress that we made. So that progress looked like I probably started around about low 500s across all 3 bureaus. And we got one of them up to about the mid 600s. and the other two really hadn't made any progress. They was still around the mid 500s. So I just got impatient and I said, screw it. I came across Eli and I didn't know what to expect. And I still would say on my wildest dreams, I didn't expect this. In 30 days, he took my credit scores from what I just told you, mid 500s to mid 600 on the highest one, to this being my lowest from the mid 500s, right? These two right here, now 748, 756. And the one that was in the, I think 660 or something like that, mid 600s, going on the upper 600s, 816. But he did it in 30 days. I don't know if y'all hear me. I spent over a year and a half, thousands of dollars with another company after wasting my money before that. And this ain't a screenshot. I don't know if y'all can see the date right here. It says May 5th. And the last refresh of mine was 502. $90,000, $93,000 in debt wiped off my credit report in 30 days. 100+ point jump across all three bureaus, even the one that wasn't that bad, in 30 days. So if you even been thinking about getting your credit repaired, this is your sign to stop stalling, because I don't really know how he's going to be this effective and still have any type of capacity or availability to keep working with people. But just take it from me. Matter of fact, don't take it from me. Take it from my FICO score. Let me just read, because I know some people do screenshots and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want y'all to think this is cap. I don't want y'all to think this is cap. Let me see if I can find my name. It's not logged into nobody else's stuff. Excuse my internet. Come on. Not logged into nobody else's stuff. I don't want y'all to see the addresses and stuff. Y'all can see here at the bottom. Yeah, this is me, current day results, receipts. So again, if you've been thinking about getting your credit repaired with anybody else, you're about to do yourself a huge disservice. Waste a whole lot of money, waste probably a year plus on waiting for them to get you incremental results. When this dude, he ain't even finished because he's a perfectionist. But his incremental ain't their incremental. This is just the progress update. We ain't even done. We ain't even got to the business funding yet. But if you want to get your credit repaired,